Cyber Citizen Shockman is a fun throwback that captures the heart of classic side-scrolling action. Its colorful visuals, upbeat music, and lighthearted humor create a nostalgic vibe that's easy to appreciate. The mix of platforming and shooting feels balanced, keeping the pace lively without becoming too punishing. Each stage brings its own flavor, filled with clever enemy patterns and simple but satisfying boss fights. It's a great reminder of how much charm and energy retro action games can still bring when crafted with care and spirit. Bumballon is an unexpectedly charming and vibrant game that quickly hooks you with its playful mechanics and colorful world. The controls feel smooth and intuitive, making it easy to jump right into the fun. Its creative level design keeps the challenges fresh without ever feeling frustrating. The quirky characters add a delightful personality that keeps you engaged throughout. Whether you're tackling tricky puzzles or enjoying the upbeat soundtrack, Bumballon offers a joyful and refreshing experience that's perfect for casual play sessions. Highly recommended for anyone craving lighthearted adventure. Elderand is a dark action platformer that thrives on exploration and rewarding combat. The gothic world is filled with strange creatures, hidden paths, and secrets that keep curiosity alive. The game encourages patience, with enemies that challenge timing and precision. Progress feels satisfying as new weapons and upgrades open more possibilities. The atmosphere leans into eerie but never feels overwhelming, giving the adventure a steady rhythm. It respects the player's effort, making each victory and discovery feel earned while keeping it engaging. The Night of the Purple Moon returns, bringing demon hunter Tayo, who must confront a frightening memory under the moonlight. Players may explore a wide realm that connects the past and future, with amazing stories of friendship, riddles, and demon encounters. Players may maximize their abilities by gathering numerous weapons and developing their own distinct battle style. To win, players must discover adversary vulnerabilities and launch planned strikes using over 190 items. Intrepid Izzy is a delightful blend of retro charm and modern design, bursting with vibrant visuals and tight platforming. The hand-drawn art style gives the game a unique personality, while the responsive controls make exploration and combat a joy. Its mix of action, puzzle solving, and Metroidvania elements creates a well-paced adventure that feels fresh yet nostalgic. The quirky humor and catchy soundtrack add even more character, making each level feel alive. An underrated gem that rewards curiosity and persistence with satisfying progression. Solar Ash is a visually striking adventure built around momentum and grace. Every dash, glide, and leap across its surreal world feels effortless, creating a sense of flow that's rare in action games. Combat and traversal connect seamlessly, rewarding precision and rhythm. The art direction bursts with vibrant color and grand scale, making every landscape feel alive. Its emotional core adds quiet weight to the fast-paced movement, showing how motion itself can tell a story that's both engaging and deeply memorable. Lila's Sky Arc is a surreal and heartfelt adventure that draws players into a world where emotion and art collide. Its striking pixel style and atmospheric soundtrack create a dreamlike tone that feels both melancholic and uplifting. Combat is inventive, using odd weapons and alchemy to take on strange foes, while exploration rewards patience and curiosity. Every area feels personal and layered with hidden meaning. It's the kind of game that speaks softly yet lingers powerfully in memory long after the journey concludes. Blue Fire stands out as an impressive mix of fast platforming and atmospheric adventure, set in a world that feels both mysterious and alive. Every area invites exploration, with hidden routes and challenging enemies that reward careful timing and awareness. The controls are responsive, making every jump, dash, and sword swing feel rewarding. Its art direction captures a quiet, surreal tone supported by an ambient soundtrack that enhances the mood. It's a game that draws players in, urging them to test their skill and uncover every secret. Bite the Bullet transforms classic run-and-gun gameplay into a strange, delicious twist of mayhem and strategy. Devouring enemies to power up creates an addictive rhythm that keeps every battle fresh. The mix of gunfire, humor, and pixel art builds a world that feels wild and inventive. Each weapon and upgrade path encourages creative playstyles, while the soundtrack pumps up the intensity. It's a chaotic, satisfying shooter that rewards curiosity and appetite in equal measure, turning every fight into a flavorful challenge worth savoring. Rising Hell unleashes a chaotic, adrenaline-fueled climb through the depths of the underworld, offering a thrilling blend of roguelite action and heavy metal aesthetics. Each run feels intense and rewarding, with responsive controls and fast-paced combat that keeps the heart racing. The pixel art is gritty and gorgeous, perfectly paired with a head-banging soundtrack that energizes every leap and slash. With multiple characters and unlockables, the replay value stays strong. This hellish ascent packs a punch and satisfies with relentless momentum. Res Please is a one-of-a-kind pixel art puzzle platformer with co-op and single-player modes. To overcome riddles and conquer dungeons, players must strategically kill their own brothers, Arkan and Zeph. The game takes a different approach to standard co-op, focused on tactical extermination rather than survival. Players can learn a range of magical spells, but they must master them in order to overcome obstacles. Players may personalize their gaming experience with extra options such as PvP foot race and unlock difficult gauntlet stages. Cat Quest 2 is an adorable and action-packed adventure that shines with its colorful world, fast-paced combat, and witty dialogue. The cooperative gameplay makes exploring dungeons and fighting foes even more enjoyable, especially when switching between the heroic cat and dog. The story is lighthearted but engaging, with plenty of clever puns and quirky characters to meet along the way. Vibrant visuals and catchy music help maintain an upbeat tone throughout. This is one of those games that feels satisfying every time it's picked up. Joggernauts is an energetic and addictive game that turns running into a fun challenge. Levels are cleverly designed, keeping each run engaging and rewarding, while the mechanics remain intuitive enough for anyone to pick up. Obstacles and power-ups add variety, ensuring every session feels lively and dynamic. Vibrant visuals and upbeat music keep the momentum high, motivating players to push further. It's a playful, satisfying way to test coordination, reflexes, and quick thinking in a consistently fun way.
Why? I guess as I get a little older,
Open Roads tells a gentle, reflective story about a mother and daughter on a road trip filled with buried memories and quiet discoveries. The hand-drawn visuals paired with soft, expressive voice acting build a believable connection between the characters. Every location visited feels lived in, full of subtle detail that speaks louder than words. It moves at its own pace, encouraging thought rather than action. A solid choice for anyone who values story, mood, and strong character writing above flashy gameplay.
Whatever it is, I know we'll find it.
You're way too stuck.
Thirsty Suitors is a game that delves into topics of culture, relationships, family dynamics, and personal expression. Jayla, the heroine, endures hurdles from her demanding parents, ex-partners, and Nani, her family's matriarch. The game includes cinematic battles, skating, and culinary portions. Players control Jayla as she navigates Timber Hills, Barefoot Park, and Cooking Park, all while attempting to impress her mother and reconcile their rocky relationship. Thirsty Suitors is a visually gorgeous and engaging game experience.
Terrifying.
Outer Wilds is an open-world puzzle set in a solar system trapped in a never-ending temporal cycle. As part of Outer Wilds ventures, players must unravel the secrets of this ever-changing system. The game contains a dynamic universe packed with hidden places that develop over time, allowing players to explore beneath metropolises or travel across planets as they disintegrate. Each discovery is safeguarded from perilous situations and natural calamities. Players must arrange their cosmic hiking gear, guarantee enough oxygen supply, and employ sophisticated instruments to examine their environment. COCOON is a puzzle adventure game. Players will travel across numerous realms, visiting planets inside spheres that may be carried on their backs. Understanding world-leaping physics allows players to manipulate and mix orbs to solve complex puzzles. Immerse yourselves in an ancient society, engage with alien equipment and biomechanical gadgets. Investigate varied biomes, ranging from industrial buildings to biological tunnels, and discover their connection. Unlock each orb's secret potential by learning their distinct skills, which will convert them into useful tools. HunterX is a thrilling adventure that keeps players engaged with its fast-paced combat and clever level design. The variety of weapons and abilities makes each encounter feel distinct, encouraging strategic thinking. Environments are detailed and full of secrets, rewarding exploration and curiosity. Boss fights are challenging yet fair, testing timing and skill without frustration. The soundtrack complements the action, adding energy to every moment. This game is satisfying, rewarding, and consistently entertaining action-packed gameplay.
Yeah, go ahead, knock yourself out.
Maquette plays with perspective in a way that feels fresh and thoughtful. Its recursive world design turns puzzle solving into a meditative process, where small shifts in size and space matter deeply. The soft colors and ambient soundtrack create a reflective mood that lingers beyond each puzzle. Dialogue and narration give the story a quiet weight, adding emotional depth without over-explaining. For those who enjoy slow-paced, thoughtful games with a clever core mechanic, this one stays in the mind long after the final puzzle is solved.
Is it supposed to be this difficult?
Storyteller invites players to build tales through simple drag and drop mechanics, letting creativity shape the outcome. With its fairy tale-like art and clever puzzles, each level becomes a playful sandbox of logic and imagination. The humor is dry and subtle, rewarding out-of-the-box thinking rather than brute forcing. Puzzles feel just the right length, rarely overstaying their welcome. For those who enjoy experimenting within a clear framework, this one encourages playful thought in a refreshingly calm and focused way. The Pathless is a breathtaking adventure that draws players into a vast, open world filled with mysteries and challenges. Traversing forests, mountains, and ruins feels exhilarating, with movement and archery mechanics that are both intuitive and rewarding. The bond with the Eagle Companion adds depth and emotion, making exploration feel meaningful. Puzzles and environmental obstacles encourage clever thinking, while the sweeping soundtrack enhances every moment. It's a journey that feels alive, immersive, and truly memorable.
The memory of you. How it will.
Hindsight paints a gentle, reflective tale through a delicate mix of memories and objects. With its soft art direction and ambient soundtrack, the game encourages a slow, thoughtful pace that invites reflection. Transitions between past and present feel seamless, while each moment feels intentional and quiet. The mood leans introspective, almost meditative, with subtle visual storytelling doing much of the emotional work. Best appreciated in a calm mindset, it gently encourages looking inward, making every scene feel like a step through someone's memory box. Neon White is an exhilarating mix of speedrunning and card-based combat that keeps the adrenaline high. Levels are smartly designed, pushing players to think quickly while moving even faster. The vibrant visuals and upbeat soundtrack make the world feel alive and energetic. Each run encourages experimentation and mastery, rewarding precision, creativity, and clever decision-making. Memorable characters add personality, and the level design ensures every challenge feels fresh and engaging. It's fast, exciting, and endlessly entertaining.
I think you can win me over by showering me with gifts.
Folks think they know who I am.
The Artful Escape is a dazzling, interstellar journey of self-discovery wrapped in psychedelic visuals and a killer guitar soundtrack. You play as Francis Vendetti, a teenage guitar prodigy searching for his true identity through surreal dimensions and cosmic stages. The game blends light platforming with rhythmic musical moments, creating a relaxing yet emotionally rich experience. The voice acting is top-notch, and every frame feels like a living album cover. It's a short ride, but every second pulses with creativity and heart. A must-play for fans of music, art, and storytelling.
I know this sounds weird, but the day's repeating itself.
12 Minutes is a gripping, time loop thriller that hooks you from the start with its intense narrative and clever puzzle design. The voice acting from James McAvoy, Daisy Ridley, and Willem Dafoe adds cinematic depth to the experience. Every loop brings a new layer of discovery, making each decision feel impactful. Its minimalist top-down view keeps the focus on the unfolding mystery, creating a claustrophobic tension that's hard to shake. It's a thought-provoking and emotional ride that rewards patience and curiosity in equal measure.
Things like this just don't get forgiven.
Mundaun is a beautifully eerie experience that masterfully blends hand-drawn art with haunting storytelling. The atmosphere is thick with mystery, and the unsettling soundtrack perfectly complements the dark, folklore-inspired world. Exploration feels rewarding as you uncover secrets and piece together the story, while the puzzles strike a great balance between challenging and intuitive. The game's unique visual style stands out, creating an immersive, almost tactile horror vibe. It's a captivating journey for anyone who loves atmospheric, narrative-driven adventures with a distinct artistic touch.
In the North Atlantic, with a long...
I Am Dead presents a beautifully crafted adventure that blends heartfelt storytelling with clever puzzles. The game delivers a charming, whimsical atmosphere filled with rich visuals and a touching narrative about loss and memory. Players explore a vibrant world inhabited by quirky characters, unraveling mysteries with creative mechanics that engage both the mind and emotions. Its unique art style and thoughtful design contribute to a memorable experience that captivates from start to finish. This title brings a refreshing mix of warmth and wit to the puzzle adventure genre.
I am dead.
Ashen is an open-world co-op action RPG about a wanderer searching for a home. Players only interact with other players on rare occasions, similar to Journey's passive multiplayer. The game features stamina-based fighting with a unique twist. The dynamic universe is harsh and nasty, and players must adapt to live. Danger lurks around every corner, and players must understand the area and its people in order to defeat dangers. Crafting skills are essential, and players can find survivors and welcome them to their town. Sayonara Wild Hearts is an arcade game that includes exciting activities such as motorbike riding, skating, dance fights, laser shooting, sword wielding, and breaking hearts at 200 miles per hour. The game follows a young lady whose heart breaks, upsetting the universe's balance. She dreams of a diamond butterfly escorting her along a celestial highway, where she meets her alter ego, the Fool, a mystery masked motorcyclist. With a pop soundtrack, players must restore peace by chasing high scores and gaining insight into the hearts of Little Death and her star-crossed pals. Put yourself in Edith's footsteps and explore across the massive Finch mansion, digging into the family's past and solving the riddle of why she is the only survivor. Discover each family member's story from the distant past to the present, as you see their final moments on the day of their demise. The Finch's distinct gameplay and tone are reflected in each narrative, which is told in the first person and ends with the death of a family member, Finally, this game provides a thorough investigation of the vast and complex universe we live in. Donut County is a short and clever puzzle game where you control an ever-growing whole that swallows everything in sight. With its pastel visuals, playful writing, and relaxing pace, it's easy to sink into the world and smile through each level. The mechanics are simple yet satisfying, and the humor lands without trying too hard. Each scene feels thoughtfully made, with just enough challenge to stay engaging. It's the kind of game that leaves a light mood long after the last object disappears underground. The Companion is a thoughtful journey that keeps players engaged with its clever puzzles and intriguing world. Each level challenges problem-solving skills while encouraging exploration and creativity. The characters feel alive, and interactions are meaningful, adding depth to the adventure. The atmosphere is immersive, with music and visuals that enhance the gameplay beautifully. Hours slip by easily while uncovering secrets, making it a rewarding and memorable game that invites players to think, explore, and enjoy every moment. Oni Road to be the Mightiest Oni is a charming blend of folklore and heartfelt adventure. With its striking hand-painted art style and emotional storytelling, it draws you into a mystical world full of spirit and soul. Combat is simple yet satisfying, and switching between the two protagonists adds a fresh dynamic to battles. The game's peaceful atmosphere, paired with its unique aesthetic and heartfelt themes of growth and friendship, makes for a touching experience. It's a short but memorable journey worth taking for fans of artistic indie adventures. Hid is a mesmerizing platformer with a unique gravity-manipulating mechanic that keeps gameplay fresh and inventive. The hand-drawn art style and atmospheric soundtrack beautifully complement the dreamlike world, creating a sense of wonder throughout. Puzzles strike a satisfying balance between challenge and creativity, encouraging clever thinking without frustration. It's a thoughtfully crafted game that rewards curiosity and patience, making it a great choice for fans of slower, imaginative platforming adventures. Little Noah Scion of Paradise is a charming roguelite with a vibrant art style and fast-paced combat that feels both accessible and satisfying. The fluid mechanics, creative companion system, and consistently engaging level design keep each run fresh and exciting. Its whimsical world and catchy soundtrack add a layer of personality that's hard to resist. While it may fly under the radar, the game stands out with its rewarding progression and unexpected depth, a delightful experience that's easy to return to again and again.